Diversity, equity, and inclusion are really important topics. They've always been important, but nowadays people are not only hoping they'll be implemented at work, but they're expecting it, and they really should be. People want to be seen and valued, and they want to be seen, but for the right reasons, not because they stand out in some way, whether, they're of a different ethnic background, or they're gay or trans. Nobody wants to be highlighted for those reasons. Everyone wants to be accepted for who they are and included for who they are. It's a really important topic. So companies that are adopting more of these policies, being more open and being more respectful and honest if they have weaknesses, and they're working to try to improve on those weaknesses. Those are companies whose values more and more people are going to align with, and they're going to want to work there. The candidates today are looking for those values. They want to know that they can join a company, and whether they are black, white, gay, straight, cis, trans, Asian, East Asian, it doesn't matter who or what you are, that's not important. What's important is that you have the right skills to do the job successfully. And yes, your heritage and who you are very important, and you should be able to live that honestly and openly at work. Some people feel they can, some people feel they can't. I think it's really sad when you can't be true to who you are at work. But I understand for some people, they still don't feel safe and secure. And I think that's something that other employees and companies as a whole need to work on. I think we need to get to the point where everyone feels safe and secure at work. And if they don't, what can you do to improve that as a company, as a manager, as a supervisor, as a fellow employee? How can I make that person feel more comfortable at work? Companies need to be more open and more transparent and more accepting, and set up diversity, equity, and inclusive policies so that people can live their truth. Another person I know, she's a senior leader at a company, and she was explaining to me how important DEI has become in their corporate culture, how they do everything they can to educate, and if a problem happens on one of their locations, they take it really seriously. They go in and they do courses and they give training on opening people's minds to being open to people of either other cultures, other religions, or people who are gender non-conforming or non-binary, and how to work with those people or treat them politely as customers and deal with them successfully. They do a lot of hands-on training. They do training in their head office, opening people's attitudes, pointing out when they're saying something that may or may not be appropriate. So I think companies that adopt these DEI policies and that are looking to open their minds and be accepting of more people, those people are going to attract more and more, and perhaps even better candidates, because everyone wants to feel seen, everyone wants to feel included. They don't have to necessarily feel like their work is their home, but we do spend the majority of our day at work, probably way more hours at work than we do at home. So, it's really important to feel comfortable, to feel safe and secure and accepted for who you are.